Hi guys and welcome here. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Today we're going to be focusing on the arms and on the legs, and I want you to get started in a 4-point kneeling position on your mat. Your hands are going to be under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to start by doing a cat-cow variation. So we're going to exhale, take our gaze towards our navel, flexing our spine and then pushing back to a shell stretch. Inhale, come forward, shifting forward, grazing that chest along the mat, and then lifting up, looking up, arching the spine. Exhale, gaze to navel, push back to your shell. Inhale, slide forward, and then press up, working into the triceps, getting some nice spinal mobility. So let's flow nicely here, picking up the pace a little bit, flowing smoothly, waking up the body for today's class. We're going to be doing a lot of arm work, a lot of shoulder work, getting into those thighs. Let's do another 2 more. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, press back. Let's do 1 more. Lift up and then press back. Okay, we're going to come up into a plank now and then press back to our pike. Pressing our chest through our arms, opening up the chest here. Inhale, take it forward, coming down into your plank again. Engaging the core, press back into your pike. So inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back to your pike. Pressing the chest through. So we're really getting into the shoulders, waking them up for today's class. We're going to be doing a lot of shoulder stability work. Let's go for another 4, just flowing smoothly here from our plank to our pike. Let's do another 2. Last one, come forward, and then we're going to press back to our pike. We're going to come down onto our forearms. Now I want you to make sure that you're pressing your chest through your arms. Bring your feet in, making sure that your hips are piked up. Come up onto your toes, pressing up onto your toes. We're going to come onto our toes, shifting forward. Our nose comes towards our hands. And then shift right back, pressing through the chest. So inhale, shift forward, nose towards thumbs. Exhale, press back. Really working into the shoulders. Core is engaged. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. Let's do another 4. Really strong stability. Stay with me. We're going to do another 2. Last one, shift forward. Press back. Press the chest through. Lower the knees, hovering them just off the mat, and then press up again. So we're waking up the thighs. Continuing to work into those shoulders. Stay with me. You're doing so well. This gets you a bit out of breath. It's a lot of stability work. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Holding your forearm plank. Bring your feet in together, and we're going to lift and lower that right leg. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, core engaged as you move that leg up and down, lengthening through that leg. Let's do another 2, 1. Lower it back down. We're going to lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Belly button to spine. We're almost done. Just stay with me. Then we're going to give the shoulders a little bit of a break. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, last 2, last 1, and then open the knees, lower them down, press back to your shell stretch. Take those hands away from you, opening up the shoulders. Well done. That was a lot of stability work, a lot of strength came from your shoulders right now. So take a nice, big, deep breath. And exhale it all out. You're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra to seated. And I just want you to give yourself a nice shoulder roll here. just releasing the shoulders from all that work. Take it in the opposite direction. Very good. Okay, we're going to lower down onto our tummies now in a prone position. Extend your arms back behind you. You're going to lift up into some back extension, making sure that your gaze is towards the front of the mat. And then we're just going to lift and lower the arms. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, pressing those palms towards the ceiling. Really getting into those triceps. Try and create that height. Let's go for 2. Last one. Lift it up. Give me some palm flips. So we're getting into that rotation, into those triceps. Okay. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those arms, take them forward, lengthening them, and then bend them in, lifting up a bit further. Inhale to lengthen those arms in front of you. Exhale to bend them in, lifting up. Coming into some nice back work. Exhale to lift up. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands down by your shoulders. Lift up into your half plank. Core engaged, belly button to spine. Lower back down. Lift those hands off the mat. Extend them and bend them again. So we're coming into a little bit of a combo here. A half push-up with our back extension. You're doing so well. Stay with me. We're going to do another 4. Last 3. Last 2. We're almost there. Last 1. Lift up into your half plank. Hold here. I want you to hold here for about 10 seconds. So make sure the belly button is to spine, core engaged, spine straight, neck follows the spine. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back to your shell. Take a nice release. Nice big deep breath. Take your hands towards the right hand side. Put that left hand over the right, stretching into the side waist in the shoulder. Okay, take it to the other side now. Right hand over the left. Feeling a nice stretch in the shoulder. And then we're going to come forward. We're just going to burn out the arms now. I say that like it's nothing. So you can either do this on your hands and your knees like this. So your knees are under your hips and you're going to come down and then press back up. Or you can take your knees further away from you into your half plank. And we're just going to dip about halfway. Give me little pulses up. Little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back to your shell stretch. Well done. Roll up vertebra by vertebra. Take that right hand, slide it behind your back, stretching out the tricep. Okay, we're going to do that on the left hand side. So take that left hand up and over behind your back, slide your hand down your back. And release that. We're going to come into our leg work now. So we're going to start with our bridge series. Come down onto your back. Roll gently onto your back. And we're going to bring our heels in. Lift your heels up so that we're on our toes. And then we're just going to lift and lower into our bridge. So you'll find that being on your toes works the front of your thighs more, the quads. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You're keeping that rib to hip connection so that your core is engaged. There's a slight tuck under your pelvis. Okay, let's go for 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Bring right knee to chest, lower back down. Left knee comes to chest, and then you lower back down. So we're just marching here, alternating sides. What I want you to make sure is that you're not rocking too much in the hips. So you can just feel your hips here, making sure that you are keeping your pelvis stable. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Okay. Your core will really help you here to keep your stability. We're now going to lift, lengthen that leg to the ceiling, bend and lower back down. So we're creating that extension, working into the quads. Okay. You're doing so well, keeping those hips up high. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. Bring those feet together now. Those inner thighs are connecting. Those knees are together. Heels down, lift and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Core engaged, belly button to spine, rib to hip connection. I want you to make sure that you are gluing those inner thighs together. So you're really squeezing and pressing them together. Okay, we're going to lift up, open those knees, and then close them again, squeezing in the center, open, and then squeeze. So inhale to open, exhale to squeeze it shut. Really working the adductors, the inner thighs. Let's do another 4, keeping your hips up, 3, 2, 1, lower back down. Okay, bring those feet about hip distance apart now. Take them out, further away from you. We're going to work into the hamstrings now. So we're going to be on our heels. We're going to lift and lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower, working into the hamstrings, the back of the thighs. If you get a cramp here, that's totally normal. Just shake it out and then come right back. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little pulses up, little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hug your knees in towards your chest, stretching out your hamstrings. Taking a nice release here. Circle those knees. So we work the back of the thighs, the front of the thighs, and the inner thighs. Now we can work some of the outer thighs. So we're going to come to a sideline position. I want you to rest your head in your hands. We're going to extend our body along across the mat, making sure that our body is lengthened. Our hips are stacked, our core is engaged. I want you to bring your hand down to the mat for support. And we're going to point and lift our foot and our leg, flex and lower. Exhale to point and lift. Inhale to flex and lower, like we're painting our wall in front of us. Let's do 1 more. No, sorry, not 1 more. Let's do 3 more. 2, 1. We're going to take it forward, circle it around. So we're doing really large circles. So inhale for half the circle, exhale for the other half. 1 more in this direction, keeping that core engaged for stability. Lift it up, circle it around. Go with your range of movement here, your range of motion will depend on how big you can draw your circles, but you're keeping your hips stable. We're going to flex, take it forward, give me 2 pulses, point and take it back. So you're flexing your foot forward, pointing, taking it back. Inhale to come forward, exhale to point and take it back. Working into that ankle mobility as well. Okay, let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Point through that foot, bring it about hip height, and we're just going to do little pulses up. Little exhales as you pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Come up onto your forearm now. Bend the top leg, and we're going to lift and lower the bottom leg. Working into that inner thigh. I want you to create that length through your leg, that beautiful length. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, bend, and then extend. So exhale to bend, inhale to extend, keeping that leg up so you're working that inner thigh still. We're going to do another 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Extend it, point through that foot, little circles forward. Let's do 2, 1, take it back, feeling that inner thigh burn. Last 3, 2, 1, lower it down, bring that left leg over the right, sitting up straight and lengthening through the spine, twisting towards the left. Okay, release that. We're going to come and do this again, all on the other side. Okay, lowering down, extending your body long across the mat, hips are stacked. Take the top hip away a bit so that they are in line. There's a little gap between your waist and the mat. We're going to point and lift, flex and lower, creating a nice big paintbrush, like we're painting the wall. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, take it out to the side and circle it around. Keeping those hips stable, making sure that you are not swaying. Hand on the floor for support. Nice large circles. Okay, we're going to take it in the other direction, lift it up and around. Inhale for half the circle. Exhale for the other half. Let's do 2 more in this direction. Last one. Flex. Take it forward, double pulse, point and take it back. You're doing it so well. Inhale to take it forward, exhale to take it back. Nice side kick. Well, this is called the side kick in Pilates. Let's go for another 3. Last 2. Last 1. Take it about hip height. We're going to lift up into our pulses to finish it out. Little exhales as we lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, lift up onto your forearm. Okay, bend that top leg, and we're just going to lift and lower that bottom leg, coming into that inner thigh work. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it, bend and extend. So we're creating that length through the leg as we extend it, creating those long, lean limbs. Let's go for another 4. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Last 2. The last one, point. Circle it forward. Little circles. Okay, let's take it in the opposite direction. Circle it backwards. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, lift back up, take that top leg, lift and lengthen, and then twist towards the right. Very nice twist in the glute, in the spine. Release that, bring those feet together, coming into a nice butterfly stretch. Shake up those legs, lengthen the spine. and lean forward over your legs, feeling a nice inner thigh stretch. Okay, we're going to lift up now into a pike. Nice stretch for the body. Lift that right leg to the ceiling. Bring it through between your hands. Drop that back knee and release that foot. Lifting up. Feeling a nice stretch in the hip flexor, in the left hip flexor. Sink your hips down towards the mat. Little pulses down. Shift your hips back. Flex that right foot. Feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring. Shift forward again. Come back to your pike. Extend that left leg up. Bring it through between your hands. Release that back knee and foot. Lifting up. Sinking the hips down towards the mat. Give me little pulses down. Okay, shift those hips back. Flex that foot. Release here. Come back to your pike. Release those knees down towards the mat. Extend that right arm to the ceiling. Thread it through underneath the left. Wrap your left arm behind your back, resting on your shoulder. Okay, we're going to lift back up. Take that left hand to the ceiling. Thread it through under the right. Right arm wraps around your body. Release that. Push back to a shell. Walking your hands away, stretching your shoulders. Roll up vertebra by vertebra. Clasp your hands behind your back, opening up the chest. Feeling a nice expansion, swaying from side to side. Release your hands, take your right arm up and overhead, opening in the side waist, and then take your left hand up and over. And release that. And that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's class. Bye, guys.